How to retire early. The FIRE movement explained. What if I told you that you could retire years before the average person and live the life you've always dreamed of? No, I'm not talking about some crazy, unrealistic fantasy. I'm talking about the FIRE movement. Financial independence, retire early. This isn't just for the ultra-wealthy or lottery winners. It's for everyday people like you and me. But here's the catch. Retiring early isn't easy, and it requires a mindset shift. If you're not prepared to make sacrifices and get a little uncomfortable at first, it might not be for you. But if you're ready to take control of your future, then stick with me, because what I'm about to share could change your life. Quick question. Have you ever daydreamed about waking up without an alarm, with no boss to report to, and all the time in the world to focus on what truly matters to you? Stay tuned, because I'll show you how to make that dream a reality. 1. The dream of financial independence. 1. What is the FIRE movement? Let's start with the basics. The FIRE movement is all about gaining financial independence as quickly as possible so you can retire early. The goal is simple. Save and invest aggressively, then live off the returns so you don't have to work for a paycheck anymore. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you don't have to work unless you want to. It's freedom on a whole new level. But it's more than just saving. It's about strategically investing your money in ways that grow your wealth, often outside the traditional 9-to-5 grind. You don't need to be a millionaire to retire early, but you do need discipline, strategy, and patience. Pattern interrupt. I know what you're thinking. That sounds nice, but how realistic is it? Don't worry, I'll walk you through the practical steps to get there. And spoiler alert, it's not as hard as you think. 2. The math behind FIRE. How much do you really need? All right, now let's talk numbers. To retire early, the first thing you need to figure out is how much money you actually need. This is where most people get stuck. You can't just say, I want to retire, and expect the universe to provide. The general rule of thumb is that you need 25 times your annual expenses to achieve financial independence. So if you spend $40,000 a year, you need to save $1 million. Sound impossible? It's not when you break it down. Let's do the math. If you save and invest consistently, aiming for a 7% return on your investments, you could retire with just 25 years worth of expenses. That might sound like a lot, but with aggressive saving and smart investing, you could reach this milestone much faster than you think. Cliffhanger. But here's where the real magic happens. There are ways to supercharge your savings that most people don't even think about. And I'm about to reveal those tricks, so stay tuned. 2. The strategy. Building your path to FIRE. 3. The FIRE formula. Save more, invest smarter. Now let's talk strategy. The path to FIRE revolves around 2 key principles: saving more and investing smarter. It sounds simple, but here's where the magic happens. The more you save, the faster you'll reach your financial goals. This means aggressively cutting unnecessary expenses, living below your means, and automating your savings so that you don't even think about it. Are you willing to say no to a few luxuries in order to say yes to an early retirement? Investing is the next piece of the puzzle, because saving alone won't get you to FIRE. You need your money to work for you. Start with low-cost index funds, real estate, or other passive income sources. The earlier you start, the better, because compound interest will be your best friend in this journey. Pattern. Interrupt. Wait, did I just mention cutting expenses and investing in real estate in the same breath? Stick with me. I'll break it down in a way that even a high schooler can understand. 4. Lifestyle changes. Live below your means. Here's where things get real. To retire early, you have to live below your means, even if it means making sacrifices in the short term. It's not about being miserable. It's about being intentional. Cut back on big-ticket items like dining out, unnecessary subscriptions, and flashy purchases. Could you live in a smaller apartment, or maybe trade in your car for something more affordable? These small lifestyle changes will add up big time over the years. Here's a question for you. What's one thing you could cut out today that would save you at least $100 a month? It might be something simple like canceling your unused gym membership or switching to a more affordable phone plan. Every dollar saved is a dollar closer to freedom. Cliffhanger. You might be thinking, that all sounds great, but what if I don't have enough time to save that much? Well, that's exactly what I'll answer in the next section. So don't go anywhere. The execution, staying on track, and accelerating your progress 5. Side hustles and income boosts. Let's face it, you won't retire early by just cutting expenses. If you really want to fast-track your path to FIRE, you'll need to increase your income. Fortunately, there's never been a better time to earn extra money on the side. Whether it's freelancing, starting a side business, or selling products online, there are countless ways to boost your income. It's not about working yourself to the bone, it's about leveraging your time and skills to make more money without sacrificing your lifestyle. Pattern. Interrupt. I know what you're thinking, but I don't have time for a side hustle. Well, what if I told you that there are ways to earn passive income while you sleep? Intrigued? Stay with me, because I'm going to reveal how you can start earning money on autopilot. The power of compound interest. Let your money work for you. If you want to retire early, you need to harness the power of compound interest. It's often called the eighth wonder of the world for a reason. Let's break it down. When you invest your money, it doesn't just sit there, it grows. And as your money grows, it starts earning returns on the returns you've already made. The longer your money is invested, the more powerful this growth becomes. This is why starting early is key. The earlier you start investing, the less you need to save each month to reach your FIRE goal. Cliffhanger. And here's a little secret. There's a way to supercharge your compound interest by making just a few tweaks to your investment strategy. Stick around and I'll show you exactly how. So what's the takeaway from all this? The FIRE movement is real and it's achievable. It won't happen overnight, but with a clear strategy, discipline, and the right mindset, you can retire early and live life on your own terms. Remember, it's about making intentional choices with your money, saving aggressively, investing smartly, and being patient. The journey might be tough at times, but when you finally reach that point of financial independence, it'll all be worth it. Call to action. If you're ready to take control of your financial future, hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth strategies on how to live a wealthy, stress-free life. Text overlay. Start your FIRE journey today.